Welcome to this explainer. Today we're going to completely decode Vishen Lakhiani's fascinating framework for breaking out of an ordinary life. Think of this whole thing as a massive software update, but instead of upgrading your phone or your computer, we're actually upgrading your mind. Lakhiani's work provides a really comprehensive, step-by-step methodology that literally anyone can use to catapult their life into the realm of the extraordinary. But before we dive into the exact how-to, I really want you to ask yourself a serious question. Is the invisible code running your daily life actually serving you? Just take a second and think about it. Are the rules you follow about work, love, and success truly your own? Or are they just inherited patterns that expired, generations ago? We so often just follow the crowd without even realizing it. But honestly, doing what has always been done is definitely not the path to being extraordinary.
So Vishen Lakhiani, who actually started his career as a computer programmer, makes this brilliant point. He illustrates that human society runs on a code, and the best part is, it's highly hackable. He used to spend hours staring at screens trying to understand machine code, right? But eventually he realized that the code dictating how the human world operates is just as accessible. Just like a programmer rewrites software to make a machine run smoothly, today we're going to learn exactly how to rewrite the code of your human experience to vastly improve how you live.
Okay, here's our roadmap. We're going to uncover the invisible code, figure out how to escape the culturescape, engineer our consciousness, upgrade our reality, and finish off by running a life balance diagnostic test. Let's kick things off with part 1, the invisible code, and understanding your operating system.
Now, what's really fascinating here is how this journey maps out across 4 expanding levels of awareness. If you look right at the center at level 1, you've got living in the culturescape. This is where most people are stuck, just existing and being shaped entirely by external rules. But as you push outward to level 2, the awakening, you finally discover you have the power to choose your own version of the world. Then there's level 3, recoding yourself, where you transform your inner world. And finally, that outermost circle, level 4, is becoming extraordinary. That's when you move from just existing in the world to actually having the power to change it.
Moving right along to part 2, escaping the culturescape and identifying those societal bugs. To do that, we first have to understand what the culturescape actually is. Basically, we live in 2 worlds. There's the world of absolute truth, things we can all agree on, like, hey, fire is hot, no arguing there. But then there's the culturescape. This is the world of relative truth. We're talking about ideas, myths, and rules regarding marriage, career, education, and religion that are passed down from generation to generation. The major bug here is that we treat these relative truths as if they are absolute. And blindly following them, well, that's just a guaranteed way to stay ordinary and safe, completely trapped in a web of inherited human opinions.
To help us actually spot these limiting beliefs, Lakhiani coined one of my favorite terms, Brules. Yep, a Brule is simply a bullshit rule. Now you might be wondering, why give it a new name? Well, it's a fascinating psychological trick. Kind of like how the Himba tribe historically struggled to even see the color blue because they didn't have a specific word for it in their language, we struggle to recognize limiting societal rules if we can't name them. Giving these outdated rules a catchy name is the absolute first step to defeating them. Getting rid of your Brules is basically like shedding old, heavy, dirty clothes.
All right, let's dive into part 3, engineering your consciousness, or what we'll call the software patch.
Extraordinary minds totally get that their growth relies on 2 distinct things working perfectly together. Over on the left, we've got your models of reality. Think of this as your hardware. These are the deeply ingrained beliefs you've held onto since childhood that dictate exactly how you view the world. On the right, you have your systems for living. That's your software. These are your daily habits, how you eat, how you work, how you parent, how you solve problems. So your beliefs act as the hardware, which directly runs those daily habit software apps.
But here is the massive glitch in the system. We are running on seriously outdated tech. Our current models have some severe limitations. For starters, they were programmed by whatever random world we just happened to grow up in. Second, bad beliefs inevitably and automatically spit out bad habits. And third, let's be real, our industrial-age school systems completely fail to teach us how to optimally live. Did anyone ever teach you the best way to exercise, or love, or improve your longevity when you were in school? Probably not. We are literally running glitchy software from a bygone era, and most of us don't even know it.
Let's move to part 4, upgrading your reality, the actual rewrite.
Lakhiani gives us 2 incredibly simple, yet ridiculously powerful tools to rewrite our models on a day-to-day basis. Whenever you hit a limiting belief, just pause and ask yourself, is my model of reality absolute, or is it relative truth? And then ask, does this really mean what I think it means? By forcing yourself to answer these two specific questions, you turn on your rational mind. It acts like a powerful firewall, completely blocking those negative, inherited models from unconsciously installing themselves in your brain. You strip away all the assumptions, and you finally see the code for what it really is.
Finally, Part 5, Assessing Life Balance. It's time for the diagnostic test.
Take a quick look at this 12-area diagnostic. It covers the whole shebang, everything from your love life and friendships to your health, spiritual life, career, and even community involvement. The exercise here is to score each of these categories from a 1 to a 10, 1 being very weak and 10 being absolutely extraordinary. Doing this forces you to step back from the daily grind and actually analyze how you're doing overall. It instantly pinpoints which of your systems for living are thriving and which have totally crashed and need an immediate download of some new, upgraded habits. As we wrap up this explainer on the code of the extraordinary mind, I want to leave you with a provocative thought that the author actually pulled right out of Star Wars from Obi-Wan Kenobi. Who's more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him? Seriously, think about that the next time you feel pressured to blindly follow a societal rule. Are you consciously engineering your own happiness, or are you just running an old, expired script? Before you make your next move, remember to always check the code first.